15th graduation ceremony of the Divine Word University St. Benedict's Wewak campus. We are here to witness a total of 189 graduates who will receive their degrees and diplomas. 61 of them are in Bachelor of Education, Primary Education, and 128 in Diploma in Teaching, Primary Teaching. Congratulations to the graduating students and to everyone in Wewak and Port Moresby campuses who have contributed to the success of this day. At Wewak campus, the academic year 2019 started with a staff strength of 107, comprising of 27 academic staff, 24 administration staff, 27 rangers, and 29 auxiliary staff, supporting a total enrollment of 721 students, 423 of whom are residential and another 298 are non-residential. I acknowledge the continuous support of many partners, friends, and benefactors. In particular, I acknowledge the support of Professor Father Jan Chuba, SBD, former President of Divine Word University and Secretary for the Department of Higher Education, Research, Science, and Technology. I acknowledge also the support and contribution of the Honorable Alan Bird, Governor for East Sepik Province, and Bishop of Wewak, Bishop Joseph Rosinski, SBD. The most significant changes made to DW St. Benedict's Wewak campus have come about as a consequence of the installation of the DW St. Benedict's School of Nursing. St. Benedict's School of Nursing has come with many associated challenges. The most urgent and critical, one of them being the opportunity to carry out practicum under the Provincial Health Hospital. The University Council is willing and ready to sign a partnership agreement with East Sepik Provincial Health Authority. The partnership between the Catholic Church and the state, collaborating to deliver health and education services in East Sepik Province and everywhere else throughout Papua New Guinea, goes back many, many years since the early missionaries set foot in this country. As a Catholic Church agency, the Divine Word University is following in the footsteps of the early missionaries and seeks to continue the partnership with the state to train young people to go out and serve in rural health clinics and primary schools and to bring about much needed health and education services to the people in the most remote rural villages. Congratulations on your arrival at the finish line. Yesterday, 19th November 2019, you received the cross, symbol of extreme sacrifice and love, intended to remind you to go out and show love through service as a teacher of the children of Papua New Guinea. Today's conferral of degrees and diplomas confirms the successful completion of your studies and your readiness to face the real world in the real classroom with many children eager to learn and be positively influenced. The DW Cross is also your initiation guard as you set out to navigate the rough seas of the real classroom and its local community environment. As a beginning teacher, you are expected to be a role model inside the classroom and outside of it, not only in your school, but also in the larger community to which your school is an important part. Graduation today is just the beginning of a lifelong commitment and dedication to impart knowledge, skills, and proper attitude to the children. Bear in mind that becoming a teacher is not an 8-to-4 job. It is a 24/7 lifestyle vocation to life. As the saying goes, once a teacher, forever a teacher. Each graduate needs a moral compass, which is a set of personal and professional values which guide your aspirations, your decisions and actions. Whenever you get the temptation to participate in a corrupt decision or action, ask yourself this question: would this decision or action violate my value system? Frequent checking of your values for compliance and consistency will keep you on the right path in fulfilling your vocation as a teacher. Align your personal and professional values with the core values of the Divine Word University, and do not allow the temptation of drugs, alcohol, corruption, and violence to influence you. May Christ, the Divine Word, be your companion on your journey of life as a teacher. On behalf of the Divine Word University Council, I declare the 15th graduation ceremony of the St. Benedict's Wewak campus open.
If you go and visit many other institutions, you go to the universities, you will see that everywhere things are deteriorating. They're getting worse. Institutions of education particularly, there's a lot of corruption in the educational institutions. And so you will find that the things that are going wrong inside those institutions will actually show in the infrastructure. It will show in the quality of the students that are graduating. In fact, I should say the lack of quality in the students. But being a resident of this province, I've been here over 20 years. And when Father Lawrence took over this institution, I have watched it grow. He has done amazing things in a short time. And therefore, this is an institution that is worth supporting. The example that you see in this institution needs to be repeated. It needs to be repeated again and again and again. It is no mistake, I suppose, that this is a Catholic institution. And I want to say this to Cardinal Sir John Ribat on behalf of the people of Isipik. Excuse me. I want to thank the Catholic Church for the amazing service you have given to my people for over 100 years, and you continue to do so. As governor of this province, I can tell you that 90% of the schools in this province are badly run. They are badly managed, and dare I say, there is rampant corruption in those schools. Not only in this province, but you multiply that across the country. And you will find, and I will say this again, perhaps 90% of our schools are badly run. They are steeped in corruption. Headmasters of schools who are teachers themselves, board chairmen of schools, they collude. And when government funds come down to support the learning of students, those funds are misused by individuals who are supposed to be leaders in those institutions. Many of you sitting here, perhaps in the next 10 years, you will be heading some of those institutions in this country. You are fine young leaders who have been developed in this institution. I hope that what you have learned here, you will bring to bear after you have done your apprenticeship as teachers, and as you move into leadership in these institutions that you will serve. I hope that you will make a difference, just like the difference that you have experienced here in this institution. Change has to start somewhere. We cannot wait for the person in the next village to do it. We cannot wait for the member of parliament to do it. We cannot wait for somebody else to do it. We must be the person that brings the change. And that is the example that all of you have been exposed to here. It is an example that many students graduating around the country today have sadly not had the benefit of. Many students graduating in other institutions are graduating out of institutions that are in fact failing. This is where you are very lucky. You are very fortunate. And can I congratulate your parents and your relatives for the decision to put you here? Because you are a proud product of a Catholic institution that upholds great principles that this country needs.